Cummins Shaw, August, Street Nablina, Carcap Blina, Chuckadobina, August Boran Unor Dum, Shasam Shaw, Egan Nomad Shaw, Tomo de Kispana, Awad, the Nomad Shaw. This means a lot to everyone. I know what it means to everyone to be here. You can just see that we've been waiting so long for this. I mean, certainly, I grew up in the Dara Davern or the Killian Davern walking around side lanes, and Moycullen were the senior hurling team. And fellas like Jim Red that I went to school with, who started playing maybe when we became intermediate or a bit before that, or A. Davern, or John Foster, all these fellas that played in those areas when we became intermediate, they were like that too, because they went to all those matches in Moycullen were senior hurling team. And tonight, or today, these guys here got us off that. We've been released from intermediate hurling, and Moycullen is a senior hurling team again. People to thank on an occasion like this. It's been a long 32 years, 47 years, whichever way you want to take it. But, you know, I could just give again an example of whatever. Forward. Jimmy Callahan happened to meet me at a social one time and said he was starting an under 10 team, and he said, would you come along? He asked me, I came. I asked a fella called Tom McDermott one time down the pitch. He opened his... After sitting in the car for 3 weeks, there was a bag of hurls in the back of his boot when he opened it, and I said, what, do you know something about hurling? So all of those guys at that under 10 team, there's a lot of them here. Richie, Tom Higgins was on that under 10 team that Jimmy started, and an awful lot of fellas have come through, I won't name them all, that have looked after teams, that have brought these guys through different generations. Aina's generation and the Erna generation, and I see Morgan Senior out there, two of his lads are standing on the stage here today from an even earlier era. Now, it takes 20 years. It's 20 years ago since I went to that social, and Jimmy Callahan says to me, well, I'm doing this. So we're 20 years working on that. Now, I have bad news for everyone that's looking after under 10 and under 12 and under 14. The standard just went up because you have to win a senior hurling championship. Now, it's a great night, and I hope it'll be an even better number of years, and without any disrespect to the County Intermediate Trophy, I hope we never have to win it again. But anyway, without further ado, I'd like to introduce a young lad that I met in the back pitch in Craigmore School when he ran around the place in his red socks and red helmet after every ball at all ends of the pitch. I'd like to welcome the captain of the Moycullen team today, Richie Devaney.
Thanks very much, lads, for your support all year. Thanks for turning up. It's amazing to see all the flags and everything the last week. It's been a real driving force behind us. Thanks a million. I'd like to thank Tim Bowen, our sponsor, again. Introduce him with the always comes through for us whenever we need anything, so thanks a million, Tim. I don't know what to say really. I think we're all still in a bit of shock. Feels amazing. And thanks be to God we did it. 32 years later, we're back playing senior hurling, lads. It goes beyond though the 30 lads you see here in front of you, between even junior lads and hurlers that's all year that did certain jobs during the year, the lads that are away. But there's 32 other teams, 31 other teams that tried to win this trophy, and they gave everything for Moycullen, trained hard and everything, and thanks to God, we're the ones to make a breakthrough. So that's all